Hi everyone, doing this quick video on how do you get out of a stalled business. And this is basically, I've spoken to a few ladies in the past few days, and they are at a point in their business where, a bit like where I was about 1.5 years ago, where I built a team and the business just got stuck. There was no growth left for all I could see at the time. So how do you get out of that? You've got a team of possibly unmotivated people who are sort of stuck, who probably don't even pick up your calls. Some might not even attend team trainings anymore. How do you bring yourself back up? Hi Becky, how do you get out of that? Okay, and this is from experience because it's happened to me and it's happened to many people, and especially right now, I'm speaking to a lot of people they're in that position now, where I was in the last, like I said, 18 months ago or so. So how do you get out of it? And it's really simple, and it's something that you've got to first of all accept. Accept that you've made a mistake or you've failed. Okay, and failing is okay. It's allowed. It's good because that's the only way you will learn. And that's me. I was like that as well. 18 months ago, I failed. Yeah, my team stalled. I couldn't, carry on the business because I was too much focused on my failure at the time. So I had to get out of that, and it was really, really hard. And it isn't easy. And when I tell people how to do it, just like the way I did it, I do not think it's easy at all. It's really hard. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of guts to face your mistakes, to look in the mirror and see where you went wrong. So that's the first thing you've got to do, is acknowledge what's happened. Hi Kathy. Acknowledge what's happened and face your mistakes in the fear. Look yourself in the mirror, and go from there. So the first thing I did was I started to do personal development. I did a lot of personal development. I was into the books. This was me. I never used to read books when I first came into network marketing. I think I read one book in the whole year that I was in. I started to read books. I started to look at successful people. What did they do? How were they successful? And why was I not successful? That's the first thing you've got to do, is model those that are already achieving the success. What are they doing? And one thing you've got to look at is they are always getting out of their comfort zone. They are always learning new things. They read books, personal development books. They follow leaders themselves, because you've got to be a student before you become a leader. That's for one thing, for sure. So that's what I did. So I was into personal development. I was building my skill set. And the best thing that you should be doing, and this is something I didn't do for the first few months, is I just stuck myself in books and I didn't take action. So you mustn't do that. If you want to do the proper way, if you want to really if you really want to dig deep into personal development, is take action as well. Because that's where growth happens. Growth does not happen in books. That's good for your, obviously, knowledge, and it's potential power, but it doesn't give you the actual growth that you need. So as you're learning, please do take action, and you might have to just step aside for a bit. I stopped growing my team because I wasn't attracting the right caliber of people, and everybody wants to recruit that superstar, that amazing leader, but you've got to know that you've got to become that leader, that superstar first, to even attract one. So keep that in mind. And what I used, and a lot of people can use whatever they find, but what I found was I used MLSP, because I didn't have that. Unfortunately, I didn't have that structure in my MLM company, in my team then. So I had to go outside of that and get my skill set, find the right mentors, follow them. What were they doing? What were they doing every day? I saw them connecting with people, reaching out to people, putting out the right content. I was modelling what they were reading, so I was getting the same books as them. I was tuning into the same training schedules as them, and I was just modelling what they were doing, and I would just practice and practice and practice. And you then come to a point after studying and after executing that you will become a different person, and you'll attract who you are. So right now, if you're not getting the right team members, if you're getting people that are not self-driven, it's usually because you're not self-driven yourself, maybe, or you're just not using the right techniques to attract the right people to you. Because once you've become a person with such personal, if you develop so much, you suddenly have that posture where you won't sponsor people if they are not taking your calls. If you're having to chase them, you suddenly don't want to have them on your team. And that's something that not many people do in the beginning, because in the beginning they'll just recruit anybody and everybody because it's a numbers game. And just you bring them in, you're desperate for a sale, you're desperate to build your team, you've got the ambition, excitement, so you just sort of going from there. But once you've developed yourself to a level, you're not gonna sponsor those type of people. You're not gonna chase up those type of people who don't value your time, who are not coachable. You're gonna have a posture. And that is huge. If you don't have posture, probably that's why you're recruiting the wrong people into your team. So that's one thing I would say is getting out of a stalled business is to develop your skill set, find a platform, find mentors where you can plug into and learn and model people and get back in the game. So that's my quick video today. Do leave any feedback in the comments, and if you want to know about MLSP, because that's what I use, because I didn't have that support system in place in my first network marketing team, I had to go out and find one. So if you want to build your MLM company, MLSP is what I would highly advise if you don't have a network marketing team support or structure. That's what I would definitely advise, and that's what I spoke to a lady yesterday. I've known her for a few months and she was still stuck at the same place, and this is what she needs to do, is plug herself into a platform, a trained platform where she'll get the skill set, she'll develop as a leader, she'll be surrounded by leaders, and she'll model them just the way I had. And it's worked for me and it'll work for anybody. So let me know if you want to know more about MLSP. I will send you the link to how to join. Message me or leave a comment, any feedback, and thank you for joining, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Bye.